We can start here.
Hello, welcome to the Ryukishi 07 is a coward episode of Higurashi.
Welcome to Everyone is Sick and I fucking hate everything.
Yeah.
Episode of Higurashi. I'm sick and recovering. I wonder if I have a sinus infection.
You're not any worse than I am, are you?
No, but I've been worse than you for days though.
You still have do you have pressure? What's going on with you?
Let me move this a little closer. This is very important.
Very important to the
chronological storage of this series. So I got sick on Sunday. I woke up Sunday and I felt bad. I was basically bedridden.
Sunday before Christmas.
Yeah, I was bedridden until Tuesday.
Merry Christmas, by the way.
Yeah, Merry
Fuck
Christmas.
Ryukishi.
Fuck Ryukishi. I was bedridden until Tuesday. And then since Tuesday, I have pressure throughout all of my sinuses and the front of my face hurts. And anytime I blow shit out of my nose, it's brown.
Oh yeah, that was me 2 to 3 days ago.
But has it been that every day since you got sick?
No, I took some Sudafed and it was gone.
My pain is worse than yours.
I took some Sudafed and it went away after 2 days.
See, I don't have.
It seems like I'm just more powerful than you.
No.
And actually more powerful because my immune system just works better. So get fucked, idiot.
Here's the deal. I've been raw dogging this. The only thing I've been having is emergency and Alka-Seltzer, and that's about it. Other than that, I've just been raw dogging the shit out of this.
You can tip the Christmas workers at Waffle House $20 each.
$10 each.
You can buy some fucking Sudafed at Walgreens, buddy.
I have to go to Walgreens.
We are leaving the house.
Walgreens.
We are leaving the house today. We can go buy you some Sudafed if you're still fucking sick. And you're not gonna be seeing your mother tomorrow-ish.
No, I'm not gonna see my family tomorrow because shout out to Pat, my brother-in-law, got COVID. So our whole Christmas trip we've had planned since a month and a half ago.
Sure.
2 months.
I don't know. When did you complain about it last?
Probably a month and a half ago. 2 months. Is canceled.
Yeah.
Whole thing up in flames. So on the bright side, I'm still taking Thursday, Friday off.
Let's fucking go.
I'm still gonna keep taking the time off because Delta gave me a $400 credit, and that tallies up to as much money as I would make on Thursday, Friday. So I'm gonna just take the weekend off, I think. All right. In other news,
How do I say that's not her age? And that's not in reference to. And then I just say.
oh yeah, the curse number 34.
Yeah.
But yeah, as for Higurashi, you think we'll finish before I'm in a new apartment?
I have no idea.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. When do you have to be out of here?
February 6th.
Yeah, we'll finish before then.
Okay.
So we're finishing in this apartment. So Umineko will start a new apartment.
Umineko will start in a much better space. Dude, you're gonna I'm telling you, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get this new apartment. I'm gonna drip it the ever-loving fuck out. Everyone's gonna be like, holy shit, Connor, what the fuck? That's crazy. I'm gonna be like, and it's gonna be sick as fuck.
All right. Do we want to start with Onikakushi now? Then?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
It's time
Sorry,
to
I'm
begin.
searching for the perfect emote. It's very important. That I paid $30 a year for this. I better use it. Fucking Discord bullshit.
He hates Discord. Damn, we really don't have to start, huh? Because we can start in Onikakushi, Tatari Garoshi, Watanagashi, or fucking Himatsubushi. Does it want us to start in the timeline, or can we just start wherever?
You can start with Onikakushi.
Okay. Because then we can go in order the way that we played the game. I'm gonna tab out. Hold on. Alright, hold on. This is for Brooklyn and James. Man, why? Where is it? Is it gone?
What'd you do?
Why is the Higurashi roleplay thread real?
She made this thread, and I was like, I am not, cannot, will not.
She has made this thread, and I just have not said anything. Because I saw this thread. First off, you're gay. Second off, you're also gay.
Like, very gay.
Like, very gay. Because, like, first off, look, the matching PFPs, it's whatever. I'll run it till the start of the new year, right? And I'm gonna change mine back. But there I am minding my own fucking business, and I see Higurashi Roleplays channel. And I'm like, you are fucked in the head. If you think I'm about to click in there. And then fucking James is like, oh man, the creator is on Hulu. That's crazy. Too much in Brooklyn. It's like, what is Hulu? It's 1983. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, you are fucked in the head. But
is the Danganronpa number 7315 the Leon upside down?
I don't know. Dude, they were posted on the 23rd. They posted on the 24th.
They didn't post a lot.
It's only been, how long has this thread been alive? This thread's only been alive 3 days.
5
days.
015.
It's only been alive 5 days, so there's more room. But I can't decide if I want to like commit and just start like shit posting in here, or if I just want to let it die instantly. I haven't decided.
Commit. You have to commit on like the last day, so they can't. You have to do it at like 11:50, so you can do your bit, and then they can't anymore because you're done.
I changed my PFP.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll take a look at that tonight. You know what? Jamie, pull up on the video if I actually decide to commit and say anything.
Yeah.
Okay. We ready?
Let's get started. We're
8 minutes.
only 8 minutes in. So
8 minutes of yapping in there. I think we're ready to start.
8 minutes is a long ass time.
We're gods.
Oh fuck! I gotta blow my nose. I gotta get into the camera.
We're God's biggest yappers.
I don't have a response for that.
The problem is when I laugh, it hurts my head because of how much pressure is in my sinuses.
Okay. Look, hey,
To stall for him
to get the Rika.
to give him a little time here, I would like everyone to know he organizes his Skittles by color before he eats them.
I needed something to do. I gotta get down into Rika and then move back. Sick Rika.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rough sounding heat. It's a sick day in Hinamizawa.
Rika for days, all sad and mopey, and then she gets all creepy and weird. And down here,
Gorparika.
Gorparika. Moog Rika. In order for Keiji Maebara to become a game piece that can lead everyone, there's something he has to learn about first. The piece that's very painful, pitiful, and sad. He has to learn about his friends, and he has to learn not to doubt them. He doesn't know the importance of trusting his friends. He doesn't know, just yet. A slight mistrust grows into paranoia, and Keiji Maebara is trapped within Rule X. At the end of Rule X, Keiji leaves a sad note and dies. While it may be very bitter and very painful, it also puts him through the process of learning something very important. I have to finish this joke now. I have to post the...
He's got a just shit post. Well, here, check this out.
Okay, I'm back to explain the joke because Connor is retarded. So when
I played DR, man.
And Danganronpa 1, you've only watched 2 and 3 get played?
Yeah, I've never seen 1.
He's never played 1. So in Danganronpa 1, the first victim writes the killer's name in blood behind her, but she writes it upside down because she's writing it behind her. And so because it's upside down and they're Japanese, they think the letters are numbers. So 11037 is Leon, but upside down, and they thought it was it was numbers. So in the second game, spoilers for Danganronpa 2, Super Danganronpa 2, they're in virtual reality.
Yep.
Right? So when they're in the last area and they break into, it was like, hinted at throughout the game that there's like a secret society or whatever, right? And they break into the area that belongs to the secret society. And they find the number 11037. And then instantly, this track plays.
This joke sucks.
It sucks because you haven't experienced it. It's actually hilarious. And Brooklyn agrees with me.
I need the people to know this took over 10 minutes to pull off.
Listen, just because I'm retarded doesn't mean the joke's not funny, okay?
And you know what? He's right. By god damn, he's right.
And the joke is, anytime I find the number 34 in a Ryukishi novel, I hear that fucking sound play. Because that's what this number is in these novels, okay?
I fucking hate Higurashi.
Fuck Ryukishi, man.
Maybe we should all
Goddamn coward. Need to finish his fucking book that he started. World's not gonna get any better. Alright. Hey. World's only gonna get worse from here. Why are you pretending that you can wait until it gets better? You fucking coward.
I love the Tyler Ryukishi's a fucking coward arc.
He's a okay. The truth is, he's a coward and he's going against everything he wrote about and fucking Umineko. It goes against all of the themes he wrote about in that fucking novel about how fiction can affect the real world in positive ways. So fuck you, Ryukishi, you fucking coward. Stick to your principles, you asshole.
We should send just this episode to him. It's a replay.
And I saw tweets that agree with me, so I know I'm right. Hey, Hanyu.
I think we should light the world on fire.
You didn't have to apologize. In the few days he left Hinamizawa to attend his relative's funeral. Tragically, he experienced an outbreak. But I think this was necessary as his first step towards learning something important. The very first step towards smoking out Rule X and eventually defeating it. When this piece... Rika.
Gore.
Gotta go to Baby Rika, and then to go to Gore Rika. Moog Rika. When this piece was all I had, I didn't even think of that, though. God damn it.
Alright, great fucking...
Great take.
Great.
Go with it.
Love that, Rika. I'm glad that this fragment was 35 seconds, and it took us like half an hour to get through it.
Why does she... I don't know. Whoa, let's go to Watanagashi. How about that?
Yeah? You good over there, bud? You losing your fucking marbles over there, buddy?
Recording after I worked I've been up since 3 in the morning. It's the usual...
Oh, yeah, he's on his...
I just edited an episode like this, too, and I hated it.
He's on his bullshit today.
It sucks. I hate it. Because I'm not funny. This game piece from... This game piece reminds us that no matter what happens on this game board, everything is due to the cursor. Fuck. This game piece reminds us that no matter what happens on this game board, everything is due to the curse, or the Sonozaki family pulling someone's strings. No. To put it into my words, this is the piece that makes everyone aware of the existence of Rule Z. It's hard to notice with just this piece. But this is a complicated fragment where Shion Sonozaki, while trapped in Rule X and mistaking it for Rule Y, is hurled about, comes to notice the existence of Rule Z. Is hurled about Yeah, whatever. I'll just take that first take. Do you remember what rule X, Y, and Z were?
Tomatake and Takano dying.
Mm-hmm.
Someone going crazy. Or Keiichi or Shion or Rena going crazy. And then...
One of Rika's friends.
Yeah. And then thinking it's the Sonozakis, right? Or like blaming everything on like,
Rika
the
dying,
Sonozaki.
I think.
Is it Rika dying? Because I don't know why Rika dying would be a rule.
No, I don't know.
I think the third one is something to do with
This
like,
is my
the
problem
village.
with the rule X, Y, and Z.
Is they're
that,
not descriptive at all and really
Yeah.
hard to remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is also a piece that teaches us the rules of the game board.
They could have called it something cool like Rule Romeo and Juliet, you know? You don't like that one?
By the way, a piece called Shion Sonozaki is a piece coming from the outside. From the game's point of view, she dislikes Sadako Hojo at first, but through this and another piece, she learns something important. Challenges Rule X, and then grows to be a powerful piece to fight Rule Z.
Oh, Rule Z is the curse.
Mm-hmm. Rule Z is the curse. Challenges Rule X.
Which is doubting your friends and like going crazy.
The most ridiculous part of this fragment is that it's hidden so cunningly, and it doesn't seem that way at all with just the passing glance. I realize my problem is I try to speed read.
Ah.
If I like take my audiobooks for example, they take forever to read their lines, and you know that helps by making so you can understand what they're saying and emote appropriately.
And it helps the reader because they can read the words on the screen.
Learn from your mistakes. Please become a powerful piece and lend me your strength to defeat my enemies. Hey, that wasn't so bad.
See, I remember when we were talking about how long these were, and you were like, oh, they're gonna be longer than the other fragments are.
Did I say that?
You did. And every time I asked, you were like, oh, this is gonna take a long time to get through these game piece fragments. And they have all been, like, 1 fucking minute each. It's a Higurashi, you passed it.
Oh, did I?
Bottom
did.
right.
I don't know. I could be retarded. Future me told past me to edit those out and do something, okay? Because future me is gonna listen to this and be like, fuck, I already edited those episodes, fuck you, both of the past me's.
Future Tyler, take a compilation of how many minutes you thought that these were gonna be, and like how over or under you were with these fragments.
Yeah. This piece shows us the existence of This piece shows us the existence of the unreasonable Rule Z surrounding Sadako, and reveals the powerful adversary rule of the game board, Rule Y. Can the rules X, Y, and Z be seen now? The enemy we need to fight, the things we need to learn, all are gathered and revealed here in this fragment. At this point, it's impossible to reach Rule Y. Fighting against Rule Z's effect on Sadako is the best that can be done. But in this piece, we make a mistake in our approach for fighting it. The outcome we gain through erroneous means is erroneous itself. Keiichi Maebara learned that through his own experiences. A tragedy doesn't possess the power to overcome tragedy. Violence doesn't possess the power to overcome violence. If they can grasp that, all the pieces on this game board will learn the true way to fight. But Takano is too powerful. The shocking end of this piece doesn't allow us to learn it so easily. I think piece is a mistranslation. I think it's supposed to be fragment.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I think it's supposed to be fragment. I don't know why it's being translated to piece. Because it's not a piece on the game board. She was talking about Shion as being a piece on the game board, but this piece,
as in like this fragment.
Yeah, because what these are? Oh, it's a fragment of Mayakashi. So yeah, they should all be fragments. Why is it not? Maybe it's
good.
I know. I'm just looking at him. Be like, why is it?
Manga gamer.
I don't know. I don't know if it's actually manga gamer. If I could read, I would fix it.
We should have read this in Japanese.
You're so right. Well, get started. Funny joke.
Konnichiwa.
This piece is the only one that's so distorted. It's because it's from long before June 1983. Therefore, the existence of this piece has no effect whatsoever in the game we're playing on this board. But is this really a useless piece?
Agasaka.
The identity of Rule Y has been completely exposed by now. With the backing of a mighty organization, it is powerful enough to swallow up the small solidarity of individuals. I almost gave up on this game because of its irrational power. That's why I'm thinking that maybe there's a piece hidden somewhere that's strong enough to fight against such a formidable enemy. Mamoru Akasaka works at the police headquarters in Tokyo and might have the power to stand up to such a vast conspiracy. Can his power withstand even Rule Y? Just like Matsuribayashi Keiichi defeated Rule Z, will he be able to defeat Rule Y so easily? We need everyone's strength, so Akasaka's strength is needed as well. Oh, I also figured out why high quality sprites wouldn't work when I would try to use them.
Yeah?
It's just named different things. So when the script tries to call them,
It doesn't call him?
it doesn't call them. You just have the 2 copies of them in the folder. So you would have to go in and either change the scripts or
Change the call.
change the
Or
call.
change the call or change the variable.
Change the file name,
Yeah.
or change the scripts.
Yeah.
Which I feel like, I don't actually know, but I feel like 07th Mod has a different translation version. Because there's a lot, I might be just misremembering, but there's a lot that's different than I remember. Fragment of Mayakashi. This is the piece of Shion Sonozaki, who goes mad after being taken in by Rule X. With no room for sympathy, this is such a painful piece that one can only have pity. It distinctly identifies the keyhole of the padlock called Rule Z. Keiichi Maebara becomes the key himself to pry open this padlock. And as Mion Sonozaki wished for, he becomes a wind that clears out the stagnant air filling the village. This piece also teaches us an important lesson. Shion Sonozaki learns through this piece, and then becomes a strong ally for Sadako Hojo. In that way, maybe Sadako Hojo is a piece that represents the padlock for Rule Z. Unless she is saved, Rule Z can't be defeated. And when she is saved, that means Rule Z is defeated. This piece indicates only that. That's the only thing Shion Sonozaki learned by gambling her life. But now, I think that is very important. Every time I see Sadako and Shion argue about pumpkins, I think about that.
Yeah?
Squash. Pumpkins are squash.
That's what I thought.
Sadako hates squash.
I don't know why they said pumpkins.
It's the thing they eat normally, I guess.
Yeah, but they argue about squash.
Squash? Pumpkin is a squash! And they argued about it in like... Sumi Hotoboshi.
Yeah.
It was literally in Sumi Hotoboshi. It's like...
I forgot that it's a part of the Gord family.
This game piece has a very important meaning for us, because it showed us the very first time that it was possible to poke a hole in the fate of the June of 1983. To start from the conclusion, everything gets taken in by Rule Y at the end, and all of our effort is wasted. But we're challenging. Jesus, why I get gassy when I try to read shit? You experience it too, where you're talking and it just it's not even a burp. It just
You just get a little pop.
you get a little
You
pop.
get a little pop that interrupts you.
But we're challenging the great law that governs this game board, Rule X, head on. We're using everything we've learned so far from the other fragments, which which prove we can defeat it. We grow by learning. In a game with no hope of winning, we can discover a slight chance of victory. This piece taught us that. With this game piece, Rule X was almost completely defeated. Keiichi Maebara and our other friends won't be led astray by something as pathetic as the Hinamizawa syndrome and Dancing tragedy any longer. It has also taught us that the rules aren't indestructible and are possible to overcome. In other words, it has given us, the ones who are on the outside of the game board, hope. It's an important fragment. See? What is this? It is an important fragment that serves as our turning point and the trigger for everything else.
I think it's definitely a manga gamer thing. We should burn manga gamer to the ground.
Yeah. Why didn't the Witch Hunt do this translation? Did they or did they not? I don't actually know. 2024 December me. Tell us.
Look that up.
The game piece that uncovers the invisible Rule Y that has been pulling the strings from the beginning. Because the impression of that is so strong. It's easy to forget about something very important. We can't forget that this piece also shows the path towards destroying Rule Z. While Rika Furude lamented Rule Z is impossible to defeat, it was hardly a match for Keiichi Maebara and the others once they learned everything they needed to. They knew the correct way to fight and fought according to the rules of the game board. As a result, we win, and that fact is more valuable than anything for us. Keiichi Maebara taught me a lesson. There's no need to subject ourselves to any fate. The will to believe can defeat anything. The fate that I was always subjected to was created by Mio Takano's own conviction. So what he says is correct. To defeat her conviction, we need a stronger conviction of our own. A strong will can be pierced only by another strong will. We defeated rules X and Z, and then challenged the final rule, Rule Y, but we needed more pieces. Each piece fought at its best, but the strength of our enemy's piece, led by Mio Takano, were just too powerful. She didn't even give us mercy. She squashed us completely and made us restart the game all over again. Although we lost, we didn't give up the resolve in our hearts, because we finally found the true culprit, and we also found a clue for how to fight against her. We can't win with the pieces we have now. We don't have a powerful enough conviction or a strong enough will. But Hanyu and I will keep trying. We'll roll our die repeatedly, look for the greatest result, collect pieces, and try again. With a will stronger than Takano. Didn't you think of giving up several times before you got to this point? But you made it because you believed in me and followed me here. We're almost there. We can do it. Let's create the last piece, fragment. It will be the ultimate fragment, and we won't need anything else. The very last fragment of all. Come on, let's collect the fragments. Let's collect miracles. Please, give your hopes, desires, and dreams to me.
I don't believe in Rika. I believe in Keiichi. I don't know if I believe
and Rika
in
believes in the Keiichi.
Yeah, so by osmosis, I believe in Rika, but I do not believe in Rika. I put all of my faith and unshatterable will into Keiichi.
Fragment of Matsuribayashi. After collecting miracles from all 7 fragments, I finally got a hold of this one.
Bullet.
This fragment holds our final fate. See, it's switching between the two!
Bullets.
I replaced them all in that... But before we take a peek, please wait for just a little bit. The fate that's inside will be decided the moment we take a peek. Have I told you about the story of the cat in the box?
Schrodinger's cat.
Is the cat in the box alive or dead? If you open the box, you'll know, but you won't know until you open it. God. It could be alive, and it could be dead. In other words, before you open the box, the living cat and the dead cat simultaneously coexist. And the moment you open the box and find out the truth, the incorrect answer disappears. The inside of this fragment is the same principle. The future we desire and the future Takano desires simultaneously coexist. They are opposing and denying each other. Once we take a peek, one of those futures will disappear. If we have enough pieces, we can take a look inside this fragment. But we've only had the same pieces lined up the same way on the game board. And the game under the same condition was Takano's complete victory. We've already tried that in the Higurashi fragment. We need more pieces. We need the help of a piece that's powerful enough to defeat Rule Y. Until I get a hold of that piece, it's too scary to take a peek inside this fragment. But how do I get such a piece? It's a piece I've never gotten a hold of before. To obtain it, I need to look just one more time. I need one more miracle to obtain that piece.
You know who that piece is? It's me!
Fucking time that perfectly with the music, too.
I can't wait for...
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I can't wait for that piece to be like, you know,
Yeah.
somebody. So you just click it again. I don't like that.
It was this one. It was
Yeah, oh, no.
yes.
No, because are we
Matsuribayashi.
Oh, it added another piece. I
Yeah.
thought it was the same fragment. I was like, oh, I don't want to click that. That's why I went through a double check.
It's the same as the box puzzle.
Oh,
Get
fuck.
fucked, idiot.
I'm sorry. I'm stupid.
It's not the same. It's the opposite of the box puzzle. It actually adds one.
I'm dumb as hell. That's my bad, bro. I'm not built like that.
Fortnite gift card. Who wants it?
Who wants it? It's a
It's a $20 fucking gift card.
19.99 Fortnite gift card. Who wants it?
Who wants it? It's 2,800 V-Bucks.
When are they gonna put Higurashi in Fortnite?
When are we gonna put Rika, Gorp Rika, Frude in?
That's what I'm saying, dude. You fucking.
We have an inside man!
We
Two
do!
of them! We
Yeah.
got 2 of them!
Yeah.
Rika! Come on!
Hear me out. They sell 2 bundles. Okay. Bundle 1, Keiichi, Rina, Rika Sadako. Alright? Bundle 2, Mion Shion, Oishi, Irie.
Yeah.
Tell me that wouldn't sell hotcakes off the shelf. It outsell Dragon Ball Z.
Outsold. Give Dragon Ball. Give fuck Latino community. What is this? I never noticed this tiny little fragment. Sometimes a fragment gets cracked and it breaks.
More like tiny little Datium, you know, with the girl that's goes bum, 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 bum. You know what I'm talking about?
The tiny little, well, I mean, I know the song.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. Yeah, that was it. That was one of those. It has 17 different layers of context to be funny to me.
What is
but
that
nobody
from?
else.
What is that song from? I think I know what anime that song's from, but I don't.
I don't know what it's called. I just recognize the thumbnail. But we move on.
It's not a Monogatari song, is it? It's a different one, isn't it?
It might be.
I don't remember. Future me, look it up. You know what it is. I'm sure. Just like how the fate we believe in cracks sometimes. A damaged fate is no longer the same fate it was. A damaged fate is no longer the same fate it was. Then which fate does this piece belong to? I picked up the tiny fragment and tried to match it with the other fragments I have in my hand. And the last fragment I picked up was the Himatsubushi fragment.
Bitch, we already went through that.
This fragment was distorted from the beginning. And look, See, this tiny piece fits perfectly. With this tiny fragment, how will the world change? What kind of miracle will occur?
The tiny fragment is gonna be like Akasaka believes Rika.
The whole world warps. Since I put the broken piece back where it belonged, the distortion centered on the crack. But that doesn't mean I can't take a peek inside. It's already past 1985. It's a long time after Rika Furude and her friends' stories tragically ended in June 1983. I can't breathe again. Beep. Zzz. With some mild interference, an order crackled through their headsets. All units.
All units. It's like fucking birds, man. Holy shit.
All units. The chief. God damn it. Really? All units. The chief has a message for all of you, so listen up.
Good work, everyone. The local police have given us 15 minutes to wrap this up, but I'm only giving you a few seconds. Don't let a single person escape. The main target is a diplomat. Don't let him suspect you're a cop. Just grab him. But make sure you leave no injuries. It'll lead to problems if you do.
They are dirtbags who hide under diplomatic immunity to deal with the local gangsters. They launder money from drug dealing and force people into the sex trade to pay off high interest debts. According to the local embassy, some of the victims are younger than teenagers.
Shitbags.
I think
Akasaka?
it might be Bruce Willis.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too, but we're gonna keep going.
Normally, this would be a simple case, what with the perpetrators being gangsters. But when the police found out that a foreign diplomat was involved, things got much more complicated all of a sudden. Diplomats have diplomatic immunity, so the police can't arrest them. But they knew he was an important figure in the whole scheme, and there was no doubt he was the middleman between the foreign criminal organization and the Japanese gangsters. They couldn't let him escape. It'd be easy to deport him, but that wouldn't solve anything. The police had asked the embassy for assistance, but they denied the request, and the case was put on standstill at that point. That's when they found out that the organization was going to be selling the Self-Defense Force's classified radar and missile technology secrets. The Public Safety Division then had to move on the premise to protect this classified government information. And today was the day that operation was set to go.
Well, you know they have weapons of mass destruction.
2 men at the front stairs, 2 men at the underground entrance, 4 men at the back door. All suspects are believed to be armed.
2 more than usual, huh?
It'll only take 2 seconds more for him. He never shows anyone mercy.
There he is!
Can you hear, Akasaka? You're on point. Be careful. Okay, let's move.
Yeah! I love Akasaka. I can't believe Akasaka stacks bodies in this fragment. Hey, welcome to the body, pal. This is Akasaka. I copy. Let's go. I actually watched Die Hard on Christmas. Look at him! Ah!
This is the first time we're seeing his sprite, isn't it?
I miss him so much, man.
No, it's the second time.
It's the
we
second,
saw it,
yeah. We saw him in
Tatari
Sumo Boshi.
Boshi, yeah.
Yeah.
A man suddenly appeared around the corner downtown. It was Akasaka. He displayed none of the naivete that he did when he first met Rika. When he got to the entrance of the underground club, a bouncer with a heavy foreign accent stopped him. This place, members only. You have a membership card.
I got a membership card right here, and then he punches him in the balls. Ugh. Holy
Akasaka
shit, he had one.
pulled a card out after being asked. It was a card that was very difficult to forge, so they could only get one. As a man on point, he was the one to receive it. The bouncer let Akasaka in after confirming he had a membership card. Akasaka-san, pass the bouncer at the entrance. He's going down the stairs.
Come on, Akasaka.
At the bottom of the staircase, there was an overly decorated door, like the ones you'd see at a high-class club. The venomous glow of the cocktail lights lit it up, silently warning everyone it was an entrance to a den of evil. Welcome. May I see your membership card? The guard at the entrance took the membership card and put it through the card reader on the wall. Beep! An error sound. Slight perspiration could be seen on Akasaka's forehead. The guard swiped the card a couple times. The guard swiped the card a couple times more. Beep.
Beep.
Beep. Akasaka-san is having a problem.
Did they change the system?
If Akasaka's encountering trouble, we'll change plans. Secure his safety, pronto. The expression on the guard with him steadily grew dour. His right hand reached inside his jacket, probably fingering his gun. Ding! Ding. The buzzer suddenly rang with a delightful tone, and the card reader flashed a green light. Immediately after that, the lock on the door opened up. Thank you for waiting. Please head inside. The guard pulled his hand out of his jacket and opened up the heavy door. Loud music and flashing colorful lights spilled out from the inside. From within that, a well-dressed guard appeared to welcome Akasaka. At this moment, his first mission was accomplished. Having acted as the go signal for the remaining units, Akasaka was also in the dangerous position of being in enemy territory all by himself. The door was the biggest obstacle for their ambush. The door locked automatically, so whenever it was closed, it was also sealed that way. It was a solid door, and nearly impossible to open from the outside. Somebody had to not only open that door, but keep it open for several seconds in order for the raid to begin. Akasaka was the only one who could do that.
This is Akasaka. Entrance secure.
Go, go, go! The complex on the other side of the club was gaining a new tenant, and there were 2 trucks parked in front of the building. But of course, that was just a disguise. The door to one of the trucks opened, and several dozen plainclothes investigators jumped out. The same thing was happening at the back door, too. The ground level guards noticed this and began to draw their guns, but were taken down immediately by nearby investigators who had been pretending to be innocent bystanders. Several dozen investigators quietly went down the underground stairs. These narrow underground stairs were another obstacle to their operation. Everything would end up on the security camera. Their raid would be known within a few seconds. For that matter, a push on the security button would make it impossible for the lock to be opened from the outside. That's why they had to secure the door before the ambush. The guards on both sides of Akasaka noticed the loud footsteps coming down the stairs. The well-dressed guard also realized that something was wrong. The 3 guards shifted their attention from Akasaka to the stairs behind him, and as he sensed that attention shift, Akasaka took a quick, deep breath and stopped breathing entirely. The 2 guards standing beside him suddenly rose into the air in strange positions. Akasaka had determined his position relative to the 2 guards next to him, so he didn't need to check with his eyes. But even so, his fists had become driven into their faces with such a precise accuracy.
Dude, he's just like from one of my Japanese animes.
His moves were well-trained ones and showed no mercy against evil. They were as destructive as armor-piercing ammunition.
I fucking hate Ryukishi.
And furthermore, Akasaka had retracted his arms at the same speed he struck. Everything looked so strange in the flashing lights. The man who witnessed all of this probably couldn't figure out what had just happened. The 2 guards were up in the air in strange positions, and the man who had been standing in front of him was now crouching low. Then that frozen moment shattered. The well-dressed guard was smashed into the ceiling, and shortly after came crashing down onto the floor. Later on, while slurping liquid food, he would desperately try to remember whether it was a fist or a leg that broke his jaw. He would probably never quite recall it. Rather luckily, the way his body fell blocked the door, so Akasaka didn't have to hold it open any longer.
Yeah, this is Akasaka. I'm going in.
Well, wait for your backup. Akasaka!
And then he turns his radio off.
The room was filled with loud music, but everyone had already noticed the brouhaha at the entrance.
Such a great word. Everyone, get down!
As soon as Akasaka bellowed his warning, screams filled the club. Most people immediately hit the floor as if trying to proclaim their innocence. But all the guards reacted quickly to Akasaka. In the midst of all of this, there were a few people who were trying to make their escape through the back alongside several guards. Akasaka restarted his breathing once and stopped it again, and then ran after them like a wolf. He jumped onto the table, smashing expensive bottles of alcohol and shattering glasses with ice cubes made from the icebergs of the Arctic. A foreign bodyguard whose favorite profession must have been a professional body boxer thoughtlessly stood in front of Akasaka. With a heavy accent, he tried to taunt his opponent, but Akasaka couldn't have cared less about that. The only display that man was able to put on for him was that he was able to block Akasaka's attack. But it wasn't even an effective guard. The power of Akasaka's punches were so incredible that he simply broke the man's bones in his attempt to block them. The man's arms warped in a strange way, and the moment after the agony showed on his face, Akasaka's left arm ground into it. Akasaka, you see, is right-handed. That man should consider himself grateful.
Dude, this fragment sucks.
That he was able to get away with a mere orbital fracture.
This fragment sucks.
Thinking that this was his chance, another man attempted to tackle Akasaka-san from behind. He assumed that no matter how strong the man was, he'd go down quickly when attacked from behind. He also assumed that Akasaka was concentrating in front of him, and he wouldn't be expecting an attack from behind to begin with.
Oh, fuck.
But that would only be true if Akasaka was just concentrating on his front. Indeed, the attacker was very wrong, for Akasaka was no longer even thinking about the man before him. Akasaka knew exactly when and what was about to happen. The experience he had built up to this day taught him that. His body, more than his mind, remembered the timing for when menaces to society like this would make their move from behind him. Akasaka's attack continued fluidly from the left arm punch that he struck against the ex-boxer. His left arm retracted, and at the same time he arced his left leg around beautifully as it crashed into the man approaching him from behind. A dull sound signified that his nose had been broken, but Akasaka already knew that. Akasaka continued his motion and directed a decisive right blow to the side of his assailant's head. The man slammed into the wall and bounced off it, rolling to the floor. Akasaka took another breath. Under the glare of the dazzling club lights, the guards realized they were up against a demon. Yes, they realized that there was no way to take him down. The guards were being paid to deal with humans. Fighting demons just wasn't in their job description. At that moment, backup finally arrived. Maybe finally isn't a suitable word. Everything that happened did so over a matter of seconds. The time it took for Akasaka to take down those 5 guards was a span of merely 2 breaths. Put your hands over your head and get down on the floor! If you resist, we will open fire! Thanks to Akasaka's furious action, the flow of events was already set. Akasaka's intimidating fist strike shattered the gang leader's will to run. They were all down on the floor, but one of them began smiling.
Hey, you shouldn't touch me. It'll lead to an international incident.
Akasaka grabbed him by the collar and threw him against the concrete wall.
Aren't you a policeman? I have diplomatic immunity. I'm a diplomat. Hey, good for you. Hey, so how much did you get paid, huh? This'll be an international incident. I will be calling the Ah!
With a dragon-like roar, Akasaka's right fist pounded to the wall right next to the diplomat's head. Immediately after that, his left fist pounded the wall on the other side of that head, and soon enough, Akasaka had pounded the wall 7 times, each with just a sliver away from the diplomat. His fists were easily powerful enough to crush the man's head. The diplomat crumbled to the floor.
This is Akasaka. Try to get secured.
Further investigations discovered a secret getaway route that even public safety didn't know about. Dozens of Soviet military-grade machine guns were found, and if Akasaka hadn't stopped them there in the club, they would have escaped, or even worse, the operation might have ended up with a brutal death toll on both sides. All thanks to how well Akasaka executed his duty, the operation was completed without a single shot fired.
Just random.
Come on, hurry! The local police will be here soon! Put them in the truck! Since the foreign diplomat was involved, they had to make sure it didn't look like the whole operation was carried out by the police. Instead, it was made to look like a simple gang war. They would dump the useless gang members and hand over the target to the police. Of course, before handing them over, they'd make sure he spilled everything he knew. That diplomatic pig would be used as a negotiation device by another part of public safety. They found plenty of evidence that said pig was tied to an underground criminal organization. Now wanting a persona non grata in their hands, the embassy would likely cut all ties with him, and the rest would be the business of other departments. Public safety's job was to take care of the things regular police couldn't deal with. Akasaka, are you okay? Come in, Akasaka!
Yeah, this is Akasaka. We're on the way.
You've done it again! Report to the chief to get reamed out later. Persona 5.
Yeah, that's right. Akasaka-san, you sure are a demon. 5 men within mere seconds?
That's not even karate anymore! Your fists be recategorized as lethal weapons!
This chapter sucks.
Hey, it was sure lucky that none of them drew their guns, though. Knowing how brutal Akasaka-san is, he could have turned them into honeycombs.
There we go. Hey, shut up. Don't make me sound like an assassin. I show no mercy against evil, that's all.
The pigs he had just caught were no average criminals. They had committed so many unforgivable sins. The strength behind Akasaka's fists were proportional to those sins. The heavier their sins, the more powerful his blows would be.
Can you imagine that's your actual superpower? Is when you hit people, the strength in which you hit them determines entirely based off of how much of an asshole they are.
Come on, round them up! Akasaka, make them hurry. The local police will get here quickly.
This is Akasaka. Understood. Didn't you guys share? Hurry up.
Roger! Command, we have 5 injured here. Please have meds ready. There wasn't any trace of Akasaka's old naivete. He had grown up to be the vigilant ace of his department.
Dude, fucking Jet Set Radio track.
No.
Like, what the fuck? Good, I'm glad. I'm like, Ryukishi, keep that shit on.
Akasaka was training inside a dark dojo filled with the smell of sweat and mold. The dojo was located in the middle of downtown, in a small building. It wasn't that big, and they weren't that well equipped either. It certainly didn't look like a dojo where a person as skilled as Akasaka would train. There were only 3 or 4 students there, including Akasaka. This was the dojo he picked. To Akasaka, karate was certainly a weapon for crushing his enemies, but now he was seeking something further from it. To achieve his goal, a dojo with many young students having actual physical lessons wouldn't work. He had gone to so many different dojos, and this was the one he finally settled on. Every time Akasaka punched a sandbag, the heavy thud of his punch and the clang of the sandbag's chain would echo. He wasn't just punching blindly. He thought first, developed those thoughts, and then punch. It was more of a deep and low vibration than a proper sound. Drops of sweat scattered, and the dust swelled up in the air. It is a perfect blow embodying the concept of one strike, one to kill. But he wasn't satisfied. He closed his eyes, controlling his breathing as if trying to hear the cry of cicadas. Then he punched again. From a beginner's perspective, it looked like he was taking breaks between each. The other students training on their own would glance over and sense a fearsome respect at his focused blows. I heard Akasaka-san works at the police department.
Really? If someone like him is a police officer, I don't want to do anything bad.
Still, his concentration sure is amazing. He never gets tired. On his days off, Akasaka came to the dojo in the early morning, and he silently trained all day. His training was no longer physical, but mental. The other students were already aware that his continuous concentration was the secret of his strength. However, that was easier said than done. As long as a person lives, they are bound by countless ties and idle thoughts. For a person to submit all of his will to such a singular focus is more like trying to attain enlightenment than something in the realm of martial arts. Man has tried many different methods to achieve such enlightenment, and what we've learned is that there is no one way to reach it, and a path one takes can reach it if mastered. Karate is what Akasaka chose. The rumors say that his wife is dead. Supposedly, he does karate to forget about that.
Really? That's different from what I heard. I heard he couldn't save a girl on the job, leading him to realize his weakness, or something like that. Hey, I can hear you. Quit talking about other people and train.
Yes, sir! There's a small beeping noise. Somebody's watch was letting them know it was noon. Akasaka-san, we're gonna get some lunch. Can we get you something too?
Sure. I don't care what you get. Thanks.
Akasaka was more pleased to be alone in the dojo than to have anyone bring him lunch. When they left, silence filled the building.
Shit. Yeah, my focus dissipated because they were talking about me.
But if that happened because of a bit of small talk, I bet he had much more training to do. He had to train much harder if he wanted to achieve enlightenment. He focused again and started to punch the sandbag, but the sound was a lot lighter than before, and obviously the strength in his fists was no longer there. Realizing that he needed to take a break, Akasaka pulled out a towel from his bag and sat down. The sound of cicadas soaked into his body.
I was expecting that not to be the whole page.
The windows were open, but there was no breeze coming in. Still, he could feel the cool air, if just a little. Just as they said, the reason Akasaka started karate was because of Yukie's death. Of course, losing against a suspect in that kidnapping incident was one reason too. But more than that, the pain from Yukie's death was what made him start. Yukie fell down the stairs at the hospital and died while he was on a business trip in Shishibone. He couldn't get rid of that depression, so he started learning karate. But in June of 1983, when the great Hinamizawa disaster occurred, he realized something very important. A girl had predicted Yukie's death, and in return, she wanted him to help her. Yukie's death was an accident. He could have told himself that there was nothing he could have done. But as for the girl, Rika Furude's death was different. He knew about her death 5 years prior. When the disaster occurred, he remembered Oishi and called him to make sure he was okay. Then found out about everything. When he was caught up, he fell into despair. Rika Furude was the turning point in his life. If he had believed what she predicted and did something about it, maybe Yukie wouldn't have had to fall down the stairs. He took the oath to serve the public as a police officer, yet he didn't even notice the plea for help from a little girl. He shoved aside a conspiracy surrounding her until it was too late. He had 5 years to do something about it, but he didn't do anything, and she died. Visiting Hinamizawa for the kidnapping case of the minister's grandson was definitely the turning point in his life. If he had only listened to what that girl said, Yukie would never have died. And he could have been there to help Rika Furude. Those two things continued to haunt him. The investigation into the series of mysterious deaths in Hinamizawa that he heard about from Oishi was put on indefinite hiatus because of the disaster. But it was apparent to both of them that there was some conspiracy behind it all. To challenge such things needed all the strength and experience that he could muster. He was devoting himself to gain such strength, but it was too late. Everything had already ended. While he was stuck in this dilemma, the dojo instructor admonished him. There's nothing one can do about what's already done. So in that case, the only thing he can do is to train diligently, so that if the same thing is to happen again, he'll be able to save a person in need. It's all too late. Everything is already over. Yukie died in an accident. Hinamizawa was destroyed in a gas disaster. And Rika-chan was murdered as her intestines were ripped out while she was still alive. Shit.
Oh. And we're on to Akasaka. I was too obsessed with Yukie's death and couldn't hear the girls plea for help. No, if I had listened to her, I could have prevented Yukie's accident too. Damn it. Damn it. Shit.
As Akasaka clutched his hair and looked up, he noticed a small shrine overhead that protected the dojo. Akasaka respected both Shinto and Buddhism, but he had never thought of praying to gods in times of despair. But for the first time, he felt like praying for help. It was something he was capable of doing himself. If it was something he was capable of doing himself, he would never even consider praying. But as it was something he couldn't resolve on his own, he prayed. It was a very selfish wish. If his wish were to come true, everyone in the whole world would wish for the same thing.
Please. Please give me another chance to go back to that time. I swear that this time, I will save the both of them.
At that moment, Akasaka's body suddenly felt very light. No, it was more like he was losing balance, as if he was fainting. Perhaps it was because he shouted so loudly after training, and his brain was lacking in oxygen. But he couldn't take his eyes off the shrine.
Akasaka Sprite. Rika's like, what up, big guy?
Thank you, Akasaka. We needed your thoughts. Was this a hallucination?
Holy shit!
Akasaka felt like a stranger was talking to him. We must wish for a miracle, and you must wish for a miracle too. Otherwise, a miracle will never occur. Unless everyone wishes for a miracle, it won't occur. Unless both sides reach out, their hands won't meet in the middle. He didn't know what she was trying to say, but somehow he felt like he couldn't miss a single word of it. He felt like it was something very, very important. Akasaka, if you wish for it, I'll grant you this miracle. And it'll be a miracle for us too. Joining these broken fragments will give us the chance to create an even greater fragment. Your resolve, on its own, may greatly influence everyone's fates and intentions.
Can you turn back time to that day?
No, I can't do that. The only thing I can do is to let you notice. To let you notice that the things you can't learn from one fragment, you can learn from others. So all you have to do is return this broken fragment to where it belongs. That's a big miracle in itself. Although you probably won't even notice it. Thank you, Akasaka. Thank you for remembering me. I don't even know how much time I spent asking you for help. But finally, it reached you. So I'll say it one more time. Please help me. No, please help us.
Okay. You weird fucker. I feel like so much has happened in this 1 hour.
We got all the fragments.
Woo!
Uh-oh.
Was it broken?
Uh-oh.
It's because we could take a new look at it.
Do you want to click on
Do you want it?
Click on the fragment of Matsuribayashi?
Whoa.
It was long. It really was long. Are you okay? Is your spirit still alive? Do we have all the pieces we want lined up on the game board? Is this everything we have that can go up against Takano and her minions in the game of fate in the June of 1983? I think, maybe, we have everything. And last but not least, Hanyu, it's you. The time you have left to be a piece is limited, but that doesn't mean you can't show up in the game. Shall we begin? I've put in hundreds of years just for this moment.
And then, like, Rika comes out of the screen. Like ring style.
Someone once believed that. Someone once suggested that believing is like placing a bet with coins of hope. In other words, believing means taking a risk. You gain something if you win, but you lose something if you fail. As with any gamble, we try to make sure we win and then bet a coin. But with any gamble, there's no guarantee of victory. Sometimes you win, and sometimes you lose. And that's how you increase the number of coins you have. But if you keep losing and don't want to continue gambling, it's then that you realize that if you don't gamble, you don't have to lose anything. Not gambling on anything is the same as not believing in anything. Not believing in anything is the same as not involving yourself in anything. And not involving yourself in anything is the same as not existing. Therefore, she didn't exist. The one coin she had in her heart was the last one. If she lost it, she disappeared. And that was why she was hesitating to make a bet. She had been running, trying not to get involved in any type of match, because she was afraid of betting it by accident. But just like in a game of poker, she could lose her cold. But just like in a game of poker, she could lose her coin by folding. She tried not to lose her last coin, but that meant she was going to lose it eventually anyway. There was something she didn't know, actually. I didn't know at the same time either. The more coins bet into the pool, the higher our chances of winning this game. In other words, the more frightened we are, the more we'll keep losing the game before us. It's just like carrying a portable shrine. It's impossible to carry such a heavy thing by oneself. But when people put their strength together, they can lift it easily. There's a clear borderline between too heavy to lift and easily lifted. It's just like how the balance on a scale tips with just a little weight. The big heavy shrine before us couldn't be lifted. Everyone tried their hardest to raise it, but couldn't. I didn't help because I was sure it couldn't budge. I didn't participate in games I know I can't win, so I didn't bet my coin. But that was wrong of me. Maybe the portable shrine could have been lifted if I joined. For the longest time, I've been pretending to be a bystander. I always thought I was there just to find out if my coin was worth betting or not. But that was wrong. I'm not just an onlooker, nor should I be a bystander. I should have participated. The game I've been facing doesn't look like a game I can win. It doesn't look like a game that's worth betting on. But by betting on it, or by participating in it, or by believing in it, the outcome might change. To gamble on something is the same as to believe in something. To believe in something is the same as to be involved in something. To be involved in something is the same as to exist. Therefore, she existed.
Hanyu comes out of my screen. Okay, everyone, homeroom is starting. No more chit-chatting. Class rep, go ahead. All rise. Bow.
Good morning.
Good morning. Sit down. Rattle, rattle, rattle.
It's an ordinary morning. The only difference is that it started a little later than usual. Chie Sensei normally
Is
arrives
Keiji?
in the classroom right away, but she's a little late today. Why was she late for homeroom? The rumors were already starting about the classroom before she arrived. Chie Sensei gave a cue, and the girl peeked in the room timidly. You're not ready.
Don't fucking tell me. Do not fucking tell me. Oh my god! There she is! Oh, this game sucks! It's on you! She's real! Can I close the game?
No.
Can I close the game? No. Please?
No. I like how she looks dumber in this one.
Dude, this game fucking sucks! Oh. This is a new student, Hanyu Furude-san. She's going to be joining us starting today. Wow!
The voices of welcome, delight, and surprise all mixed together and filled the classroom.
God.
Furude? Is she related to Rika-chan? Yes, she is. She's my distant relative.
Oh my, that's quite a surprise even to me. I was uninformed that Rika had relatives.
Hey, this old man didn't know either. Well, the three families are rather complicated. I wouldn't be surprised if I had distant relatives myself.
And then Shion pops on the screen. Damn it.
But she sure does look related to Rika-chan.
Does she?
Oh, what a cutie!
Oh. Dude.
It's Keiichi.
All my classmates had gotten excited. The new girl looked rather intimidated by it all. Rika-chan is rather carefree, but this Hanyu seems like the complete opposite. She's more like a shy woodland animal.
I miss fucking Keiichi narration.
It's great.
I'm feeling nostalgic, bro.
The exact type that Rena loves. Look, see? Rena's ready to swallow her whole. Okay, Hanyu-san, please introduce yourself. Settle down, everyone. This is your local deity. Go ahead, Hanyu. San? No, fuck the san. Chie-sensei left the podium and encouraged Hanyu to take over. The even greater pressure of the silence left her standing there timidly for a little bit. My Hanyu cosplay is I just walk around like this all the time. I don't say anything, I just hold my hands up. Well, that's understandable. It's very nerve-wracking to watch, though. I'm Hanyu Furude. I'm Rika's relative.
Meep. She's my relative. Please be nice to her.
Rika-chan can tell that she's too nervous to introduce herself. And she's right to break the silence. Pressuring her like that isn't fair. Which is why I decided to make it more lively.
You're called Furude, just like Rika-chan, huh? Now we have two Furudes in this class.
Yeah, then how about we call her Hanyu-san? If we call her Furude-san, Rika might think we're addressing her, don't you think? Sadako's not happy about this. We generally called each other by our first names here.
Gonna get jealous.
Yep. She's one of us starting today, so we should call her by her first name too.
Okay, it's decided. We'll call you Hanyu. I'm Mion Sonozaki, the class president. Call me Mion, okay?
Oh, I'm Sadako Hojo. Very pleased to meet you, Hanyu-san. Fucking... he has a first name?
Oh, Keiichi-san. I'm Daiki Tomita. My parents run a tofu shop. Please come by anytime. I'm Suguru Okamura. Please ask me if you don't know anything. Hello.
Fucking...
Keiichi?
Hello, let's be friends, okay? What grade are you in? Oh, well, random.
doesn't matter.
Our classmates fell over each other to introduce themselves. Everyone tried to get her to remember their names so they could be friends. A friendly atmosphere swelled in the room. I've only just transferred recently myself, but this is exactly how it was on my first day too. I remember how nervous I was, and how much I appreciated this as a result. I know more than anyone how nerve-wracking it is to be a new student. I should look after her.
I agree. We'll have to help her blend into class quickly.
I'm telling you, man, Keiichi does the Anon thing, where he just mumbles shit out that he thinks.
Yep.
Like, right. Oh, fucking...
Keiichi.
Yeah, right. You were a new student last year, huh? Were you nervous on your first day too?
Yep, but Mi-chan and the other was so nice to me that I got used to the class pretty quickly.
Well, yeah. To welcome a newcomer to the village is one of the three families' important duties.
Hey, you only mention the three families when it suits your purposes. But it's true that you all helped me get used to such a different environment.
In that case, doesn't that mean it's your turn to look after her, Kei-chan?
Yeah, I thought so too. Rina was a new student, but she looked after me when I got here. So it's my turn to look after the next new student.
Cage can make the three families into one family.
A new student always dramatically changes the atmosphere of a class. Even my attitude has changed. We decided to gather around Hanyu during lunch break. One of us, one of us, one of us. And then Keiichi picks her up by her ankles and shakes her for her lunch money.
Okay. Remember, you can only ask Hanyu one question each, okay? Why don't we ask her some personal questions so we get to know her better? Let's see, who'll be the first to go? You're up, Okamura.
Do you like younger boys?
What's your favorite food?
Banger, good job, W-Riz. I like sweets. My favorite kind are cream puffs. She just... she does this just the whole game. I'm telling you. No, that's wonderful. I love cream puffs too. There's a very good sweet shop in Okinomiya. I'll take you there sometime.
Okay, boys, did you all hear that? If you want Hanyu to like you, get her some cream puffs, okay? Not the cheap ones, though. Get her something expensive. I love Mion. Oh, let's see, who's next? If there's no one else, I'll ask her what color her underwear is today.
Hanyu's the type of motherfucker to be like, it's pink. And fucking answer that shit. Ow. Everyone kept asking Hanyu questions, and she looked all panicky again. I guess it's like a traditional ceremony for a new student. I remember this is exactly how my first day went. Mion and Sadako seemed amused, so it must be the same for them too. I noticed Rina watching the scene before her with a distant look in her eyes. She's probably remembering her first day too. Are you recalling what it's like?
Yeah.
She's saying about Oyashiro-sama. Oh, were you thinking about something else? You aren't thinking about taking Hanyu home, are you?
How? No way. I'm not thinking that since Hanyu-chan likes cream puffs, and since I have some good cream puffs at home, that she should come over or anything like that. How? I'm taking her home with me.
I fucking hate this dumb asshole. If she doesn't come to school tomorrow, it'll be your fault, Rena.
Oh, that's mean.
As we watched Hanyu and our classmates have fun, Rena and I laughed together.
Hey, Keiichi-kun. It sure is great, huh?
And then she grabs the camera with her hands. Yeah, it is. It's great to meet a new classmate. No, dumbass.
No, not that. I mean, I think I've seen her a few times before.
Hanyu? Maybe you saw her when she and her family came to look at the area before they moved here. You sure have a good memory, Rena.
No, it's not like that.
Nope.
Hanyu-chan has been here for a long time.
Yep.
She's been right beside us all the while, watching us play together. For ages now.
Thank you.
Huh? Is that just me? Didn't you notice, Keiichi-kun?
You know, they don't call it schizophrenia, they call it schizorena, dude. No, I haven't seen her before. So you saying that you've met her before, Rena? From what I can see, this is the first time Mion and Sadako have met Hanyu. If she's not been that close to us, if she's been that close to us, like Rena said, it's impossible that none of us would remember her. Are you sure? Besides, Hanyu's a transfer student. She couldn't have been here in this village that often.
Do you think so? I swear I've seen her pretty often.
It's your imagination. gaslight. Even Hanyu just said she was living far away before she moved here.
But I've seen her before. How?
Irina looked like she was trying to remember more. It's probably one of those deja vu experiences. Although it's the first time you've seen something, it feels like you've seen it before. Ah, well, just forget about it. She's here now, right?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, she always seems so eager to join us, so I'm glad that she's one of us now.
Irina smiled with tears in her eyes. When I look over at her, Rika-chan was wearing the same expression. It made no sense to me why those two looked that way, but as soon as Sadako came over and pulled a prank on me, I forgot all about it. I don't think she pulled a prank on him. I think
kill him.
Ooh, kill him! I don't think she pranked him, man. She just beat the shit out of him. See you later. These are the words that signal the best time of the school day. As soon as the last period ended, my classmates ran out of the room.
Did you know that all Skittles are the same flavor, they just smell different?
You're wrong for that. I hope you know. I don't give a shit if you're right. Edit that out. I don't care if you're right. No, fuck you.
Every Skittle is the same flavor, they just smell different.
Don't keep that in there. Don't ruin it for everyone else. Buddy just looked at me and said, you lost the game. Like, fuck you, man. Hanyu was popular all day today. She's Rika-chan's age, so all the lower grade students gathered around her. Older students like me and Mion didn't have a chance to get close to her.
Well, I'm sure they'd rather have a new student who's their age than a scary-looking older guy, Kei-chan.
That's right. You look so scary at first, Keiichi-kun. It was probably because you were nervous.
Hey, that's mean. I was trying to be friendly so I could get along with the class. Yeah, you were far from friendly. You slapped me upside the head on your first day, Keiichi-san, don't you recall? That's because how I was treated on my first day. There was a thumbtack on the seat of my chair and even a frog in my desk.
We heard there was a new student in the teacher's office, so we went to take a peek. We saw you there, and you looked so nervous that Sadako must have thought she had to do something to help you relax.
Sadako starts panicking. Oh, if you're elder, I was being considerate, you see. That's impossible. Although that blackboard eraser trap sure did help to ease my tension. But Sadako will be so pleased with herself if I tell her that. So I'll never admit it.
Hanyu-chan must have gone home with everyone else. I'm sure she's still popular even after school.
Still, your first day at a new school is already really exhausting. I'm sure she'll sleep very well tonight. I'm quite sure too.
Okay, everyone. It's been a while since I've been busy with work quite a bit lately. It's time for a club meeting.
Thank you, Production Mion.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm not even fucking tapped into the goddamn video game. That's just great. It's been so long that I've gotten rusty.
Me, I've been bored because I haven't rubbed a loser's head in a while. Oh, I won't lose. I won't be holding it back just because it's been a while.
You sure have pent-up frustrations, huh? Great! That'll make things even more interesting.
Everyone's motivated, huh? You better watch out. I'm in top form today. Mion, you're gonna wish you went to work instead. Mion had to work quite a bit lately because of her uncle's shop is short-staffed. So we haven't done any club activities for a long while. For us, club activities are the main reason we come to school. In a way, we live for these few hours after school. If there are no club activities, then there's no point in coming here at all. So it only makes sense for us to be excited about getting to have a meeting again.
I guess none of us will be satisfied with an ordinary game. Oh, what should we play?
Mion looked into the club locker. I'm always curious about what's in that locker and how much of there is. I swear there's more in there than it can realistically hold. Just then, we heard the door open.
Brinyu.
Oh, Hanyu-chan?
I hate it. Why is she at all times?
It's stupid.
It's dumb as fuck. Hello. Man, what are you doing here? And did you forget something?
I thought she had already gone home. Did she forget her lunchbox or something? It's not that big a deal to forget a textbook, but you can't forget a lunchbox.
Oh.
Good talk.
Hanyu, what is it? Are you looking for something?
Hanyu looked at us apologetically. What is it? Are we in the way? She kept staring at us timidly. Are we sitting in Hanyu's seat? No, that's not it. Keiji.
What is it, Hanyu-chan? Can we help you? Can we?
Ow.
Rina talked to her, but there was no communication to be had. Almost like trying to have a conversation with a stray cat. What is this? Hanyu was fixated on something. I followed her gaze and found Rika-chan. Hanyu's apologetic gaze was directed at Rika-chan.
Meep.
Ow.
I won't say anything. If you want it, you need to say it yourself, Hanyu.
Based Rika, dude.
Ow.
With that, I finally figured it out. Hanyu wanted to say something, but she didn't know how to say it, so she wanted Rika-chan to say it for her. But Rika-chan told her to say it herself. In other words, we need to listen to what Hanyu has to say. We patiently waited for Hanyu to speak up. But when I think about what happened this morning, I realize this kind of silence makes her even more nervous. Rina, noticing that, talked to her in a sweet tone of voice.
What is it, Hanyu-chan? Can you tell me? I'll help you.
Dude, they're right. It is like dealing with a fucking stray cat. I hate this character. Ow.
What is it? Can you say it one more time?
Ow.
Eh?
Rina raised her voice.
What? Let this old man know too. What is it?
Yeah, are you sure?
Man, what could it be? Please share it with us all.
How well?
Dude, I fucking hate Hanyu. This stupid ass fucking character. It's Sadako's like ready to fight at all times, fists, and Hanyu's fucking doofy ass like handlebar of your fucking pull up arms.
She's always doing arm day.
She obviously needs to do. Look at those sticks, bro.
We should kill her.
We should kill her.
I want to join your club. Haida. Wait. What's fuck? Woody Allen? Is that the one that goes? The guy that goes? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Woody Allen.
I know Woody Allen in there.
Hanyu said it loudly, as if to shake off her embarrassment.
It's like
Yeah, that's Woody Allen.
Now that's a surprise. Where did you hear about us?
magazine.
Surely it couldn't be through Rika. It has to be from the local newspaper delivered to her home that she picked up and went, there is a quite silly little club between a bunch of friends at the local school. I must meet their acquaintance and ask if I may be eligible to join their silly activities. Not at all through Rika. Rika would not know. No. Surely the paper. Surely. Surely a fucking magazine. Ow.
I want to join. I want to join your club.
Very good. You did a good job. Bachi.
Star. Rika-chan must have known that Hanyu wanted to join the club all along.
Mion
folded her arms with a smile and stared at Hanyu as if appraising her. Needless to say, Hanyu was intimidated.
You're awfully reckless jumping into mortal peril by choice. But our club isn't just any old club. Only a select few are allowed to join, and that's only after passing a gruesome trial. Just because you want to join doesn't mean you can, you know.
Look, Hanyu-chan, Mi-chan's club might look fun, but how, it's not that easy.
Oh, I already know that.
Why she look so stupid all the time?
This is how Brooklyn should have cosplayed her. and we should have taped her fucking hands up here so that she can't put them down.
You put her in long so you stick poles in
Yeah,
her hands.
yeah, and fucking just hold her up here at all times.
Hey, you have to win. Otherwise, you don't know what might happen. Are you sure you're aware of that? Oh, I won't lose. Besides, Hanyu swallowed once and said what was on her mind. It sounded like a big thing to say for her, as though it had much deeper meaning. Okay, alright. I used to hate to lose, so I always ran away from every game. But running away is even worse than losing. I can win only if I continue to fight, despite the pain of failure. That's something I've learned.
Thank you for trauma dumping on you, based.
Hanyu.
When Mion realized
Thank
that...
you, Rika. Very.
Great addition. Great addition. Very explanatory.
When Mion realized that, although she looked timid, Hanyu is actually very courageous. She grinned.
Grinned.
Greened. She grinned. Looks like she's grown fond of her. Well. She's got guts. How about it, Mion? Why don't we let her try, huh? Let her take the entrance exam.
It usually takes more than a few weeks to determine if one is even qualified to take the exam. Yet she wants to take it on her first day. What should I do?
Mion pretended to be stubborn, but in reality she was simply just playing with her. If she actually didn't want her to join, she would have refused her right away. Of course, if Hanyu was bothered by this kind of intimidation, she wouldn't be able to survive in this club.
Just like Rena and Sadako said, our club is relentless. Winning should be your utmost goal. Always aim for first place, and if you come in last, you'll wish you were never born.
Ow. I'll do my best.
I want to take her by the horns and just... You know what I'm saying?
The punishment for losing is actually kind of fun, too.
What? What does she mean by that? What does she mean by that? What does she mean? What does she mean by that? She's gonna marry Keiichi, you know? Mion stonks or sell him.
Mion. Awesome. Sweet. Let's go.
K.
My investment's paying off.
Tyler said, tie Mion stonks. Fucking Rika? Keiichi? This is Rika. No? Keiichi?
Hanyu-chan, you've been watching the whole time, huh? You've been wanting to join for the longest time, huh? I got the feeling that Rena had just mumbled something like that. Maybe?
I would assume, yeah, because we see this Keiichi spray.
Come on, Mion. Let her try. I got in by going through that too, you know.
Quite true. Let's see what Hanyu-san is made of.
Have fun, Hanyu-chan. I won't hold back, okay?
I
Why is her face so long?
I don't know. I don't like her. She's got a big ass forehead. You seen the picture that's like the super scuffed fucking blown out image of the guy from Pawn Stars with his hands or Hulk Hogan with his hands together, and it says, "By God, brother, her forehead is huge."
I've never seen that.
I gotta fucking pull that picture up. I won't hold back either.
I'll only give you my best, Hanyu.
Oh, ow, ow.
Very well. Hanyu Furude, you're on. You're allowed to take the entrance exam. Okay then. We'll have to choose a game that Hanyu knows how to play. What would be good? Oh. What about this? Mion threw a deck of cards onto the desk. Surely they're not rigged. Does this mean... We'll play a game that everyone knows.
Not that.
Old Maid. How about Old Maid?
Ow, that's fine. Here she goes. This is exactly what I had to endure when I went through this entrance exam. This is the marked tile deck. Oh, that's a very enthusiastic response. However, our club's version of Old Maid is a little different, no? Most of the cards have scratches on the back, so by memorizing the scratches, you can tell what card it is. In other words, the more you've played this game, the better you are at it. This is simply our way of being mean to newcomers.
Hanyu-chan, you can do it. This is a trial. Oh. You can do it, yeah.
This is when Hanyu blasts. This is when Keiichi loses the game because Hanyu has been watching for hundreds of years. This sure brings back memories. I had to go through this too. It just happened recently, but I still feel so nostalgic. However, that doesn't mean I'll go easy on you. Just like how merciless they all were when I did the exam. I'll put everything I've got into this. Right, everyone? Yeah, prepare yourself, Hanyu-san.
Here we go. If you want to join, let us see what you've got.
He morphed into Hanyu.
No! it does the fucking, you do the reverse version of it and you do Discord and then do the reverse. Roger.
I'll call your hand from the right, okay? Ace 3, 4, 7, Jack, and Queen.
Yeah, it's too late to hide now. Ow, ow, ow.
Sorry, Hanyu-chan. This is Ace of Spades, right? I'm out.
Do you get it, Hanyu? This is the entrance exam for our club.
Neep. Keiichi's putting his leftover grudge from his own entrance exam into this game.
Real shit, dude.
Come on, Kei-chan, are you sure you should be saying things like that? Hanyu, take Kei-chan's card on the right. That's what you need to win.
Bro, what? Ow. I'm done. What? That's not fair. Okay, I'm dead serious now. How dare you make me mad? Hanyu, do you want to go home? Hanyu, do you want to go home on a leash wearing shorts with a tail on them for your first day?
It's okay, she's thousands of years old.
That's so true, dude. She's just like my favorite girl from Fire Emblem Awakening, Triki. Tiki. I said Triki. I don't know where that one came from. I had like a whole bit. It fell apart. My life's in
She's
shambles.
just like my favorite character from Monogatari, Shinobu.
She's just like my favorite character from the Powerpuff Girls, Blossom,
Buttercup.
and
Bubbles.
Bubbles.
Mojo Jojo.
My, I think you would look better in them, Keiichi-san.
Oh, yes. I'm gonna take him home with me.
Me and the boys force-fimming Keiichi. Based on you! I'll make him do that punishment.
That's a great idea. I'm in too.
Hey, you guys, why are you picking on me, huh? Fine then. I'm going to make all of you do it. Bam! It pounds the table.
Yeah, don't aim low, KG. Aim for the fucking moon.
Keiichi's just like Doge, dude. To the moon.
To the moon. Diamond hands.
What a great chapter.
And that's where I end it. Yeah, that's a good stopping point. Thank you very much for enjoying this episode.